Nina Marinenko and Artem Marinenko, both in their late 20s, live in Kyiv with their 2 dogs. They married in November 2022, 9 months into Russia's full-scale invasion. The couple dreams of becoming parents, but they say the uncertainty and the risks brought by the war make them afraid to have a baby.
The context of war makes you think about something else altogether. The thoughts focus on how I imagine pregnancy in peacetime and how it would go during the war. This is something that holds me back very much.
Nina says she is worried about safety, but also the living conditions in Ukraine.
I am already in that phase of my life when I am as ready as possible, and the war is one important factor that prevents this.
Ukraine's government says the country's birth rate has plunged by 30% during the war, from 130,000 babies born in 2021 to 86,000 in the same period from early 2023 to early 2024. Deputy Director of Ukraine's Institute for Demography and Social Studies, Alexander Gladun, tells VOA the country's population at the beginning of 2022 was 42 million. This year, he says, it is down to 35 million.
The forecast of the demographic situation made by our institute is quite pessimistic. Maybe in 15 years there will be 10 million less of us. We develop different forecasts based on different scenarios.
Gladun says Ukraine's government needs to address the issue urgently. He names economic uncertainty as the main issue. To tackle the problem, Ukraine's government this year approved a strategy for demographic development, a plan to boost economic and social conditions. It aims to increase the birth rate, reduce infant mortality, and promote the return of Ukrainians who fled to other countries during the war. Tetiana Narytnik, an obstetrician at one of Kyiv's leading maternity hospitals, says many of her patients now are internally displaced persons.
These women have certain complications during their pregnancies due to stress factors. Also, many women did not have the opportunity to visit an antenatal clinic, see a doctor, and undergo certain examinations and consultations.
Anastasia recently gave birth to Olivia. With her husband and older son, Anastasia, who declined to give her full name, escaped the Russian occupation of Severodonetsk in the Luhansk region in March 2022. A second child was the family's long-time dream. Unlike many, Anastasia chose not to wait.
The war will end at one point, and children mean happiness. Why not? When, if not now?
Nina and Artem do not share Anastasia and her husband's confidence and optimism.
Nowadays, only stupid or desperate people are having children. Well, we may fall into one of those categories.
Many young couples like Nina and Artem are at a crossroads, wondering whether they should start their families now, wait for better times, or not at all. Anna Chernikova, VOA News, Kyiv.